A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
From the gun, it's Murray. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Play action now, Murray. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 25. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. No gain here after a gain of only 1, and now they'll face 3rd and 9. From the gun, Stroud escapes the pocket. The ball is loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. Well, they're going to face 4th down now, Brock, but hey, could be a whole lot worse. Very nearly a turnover there until that sideline saved them.
Yeah, even if this drive is coming to an end, they'll get to do so now, Kate, on their own terms. Get that punter out there and hopefully give their defense a much better field position to defend from.
They're going for this. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Murray here on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Murray setting up to throw. He's on the move. He's keeping it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Now Murray on the play fake. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
On fourth down, here's Murray. He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side for being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Benson on first and 10. And he turns a little room to work into a game down in the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Murray. Able to get it to Benson. Touchdown, Arizona! To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now begin with a run by Mixon. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now we're on the draw with Mixon. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. It'll be a gain of 5, so that brings up 4th and 2.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. He's gonna try to drop it in deep right. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
All right.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. 1st and 10, Murray. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Throwing now, off play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Speakers. Shit.
Back to the air, Murray. Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Running back sent in motion. From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. This reeled in by Betson. And in for the Arizona touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
All right.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. On the ground again with Mixon. Blast through midfield. Down the sideline inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. He's trying to push the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Who you got? Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Empty. Shit!
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. He's loaded another one up. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Murray on 3rd down. Benson's got it. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Christian Harris on the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space,
That one's cut at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running back, motioning right. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Sheds off a rusher. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
Gets this one to Harrison. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Two J.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Oh, hey.
1st and 10 are on to Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Chased out to his right. He'll wind up and heft it deep right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Play action now. Murray. He lofts it deep left. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Arizona. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Pass caught by Mixon. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Nixon on the counter. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Now that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Why, Tony.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed to Collins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Running for it, Mixon. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First down, Stroud. He's got him. That's Mixon. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up a Houston first.
8-yard pickup. First down, Texans.
All right.
Throwing is Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. DJ Dallas now to return it. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ow, Buggy.
To the air, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
Going right side, Mixon with it. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A pickup of 7, so they're looking at 9 yards to go now on 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 6 yards on the run. That sets up 4th and 3.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line.
All right.
You're going for this. On the move, headed right. He connects downfield on 4th. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
A handoff for Mixon, running right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Keeping it with Mixon. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Zayvon Collins in on the tackle. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Thankfully, only one. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Stroud throwing here on 1st. He completes it in traffic. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
On the quick, right?
Again, this is Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
This is Mixon. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
We're right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1.
Hey, uno more.
Shotgun now, first round. Has his man. It's Mixon. Will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Texans 21.
Down by 3 scores. Their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Cardinals hands team secures the football. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now Murray on the play fake. Taken in by Harrison. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone now. He's got him. That's McBride. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals put up even more points in a win. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Tony now to return it. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Tony now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here you go.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Dell with the grab. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Third and just 2 to go.
Whoa. Here we go.
Now the give to Mixon. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Fourth and 3, drive on the line.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud now. Escapes the pocket. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. Tank Dell the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Green. Whoa.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Henry To'o comes up with it. Into the red zone. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Back to the air, Murray. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. One after try good by Reichert. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
63, Texans 35.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Tony now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Robin.
Here's Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and